Gerhard Leixl. Why don't you tell us a little about your project here?
I actually came by sudden last Friday to be invited at the party here to participate, and so it was a short time to think about the venue, and we are in Krieau, means a community building for horses, and we are in old stables which are given up.
Yes. So the horses used to be in there, and
the horses used to be in there with the special names. Trab, I don't know in English.
Doesn't matter.
It's the fast going, not the gallop.
Yeah.
And this tradition, of course, still exists, but in these times they had to give up this venue.
Yes.
So I wanted to have a dedication. My interest is art and architecture, and also the times and connections. So at first it was those horses, and the horses with a broken leg. You might pass by without recognizing, but the lupe, the glass, the enlargement glass takes us attention, and it refers, of course, to take more attention on our being, on our nature, on our societies, on our economy, whatsoever. So we have the time in the glass.
Yes.
The time in the enlargement glass.
Okay.
And a small detail of a wounding.
Yeah.
It means our time, our nature is wounded.
Yeah.
So we need to think how to heal, but we need to stop at first and take attention. And of course, it's luxury to take time to look, to see, to think, to feel. And so the whole theme in here is about movement. Horses are moving.
Yes.
So we have even the boots of the riders, and at the moment they are in a certain position.
Oh, so
they get very personal.
They're
it's
walking,
very personal.
Yeah.
You could imagine the person walking.
Yeah. It looks like they're walking.
So the individual and the common and the relation and movement is the theme, and also with the lights, with the red lights, which you put on, like, to remember on grave.
Yeah.
So to remember that there were horses, to remember that we are wounded, to remember that time is changing, to remember to think, to remember to have a close look,
Yes.
to remember attention, and movement.
That's all like connected to the place actually
it's
here.
all connected,
Yeah.
but with different themes. So you have this strong relation,
Yes.
and reference.
Yes.
Then you have for example, the nature and like the dog lamp, and it's fine applied art. It means it's an art piece in the connection. It refers to the nature, to the skin of the nature, and it refers, like with technical equipment. You have those dogs. They get those when they are wounded.
Yeah.
So here we have an art piece, a sculpture, and a lamp as well. So if it's not used as a lamp, it's a sculpture. If it's used as a lamp, it's a lamp. So fine applied art in the connection of technology and art. And so you have the spider, which looks in different direction. With the third lamp, you have the giraffe, which is bowing down.
Oh, down there, yeah.
And also you have the movement. You have the wood, and you have this iron phoenix,
Okay.
like a bird. The movement, the elegant movement of the steel being bowed and with
So
enormous power.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about your self-portrait here?
The self-portrait as Pan. The self-portrait as Pan.
Yeah.
For me, Pan is the relation between man and nature, the animalistic, but also the spiritual connection. So you have Pan with the flute and magic numbers.
Yes.
So the mythic, mathematic and mythic thinking.
Okay.
With the Capricorn, which was like the unknown nature. Then you have like the hair in form of the eternal sign, and in form of branches or snakes. You have like snake heads. You have like mystic figures, maybe from Egypt, maybe from even before.
Yes.
So what are we based? What is the world behind the world? And so Pan, for me, refers to the connection between the human being, the spirit, between the nature, between the universe, and between our ideas about it. And you have those horns, as my pupils in school said, Professor Leixl, you have horns. And I remember
True.
And,
But again, when did you paint this?
this was painted in Italy 2012.
Oh yeah, okay.
I had a vision in nature about the movement. Stone is as we could say moving, but just very much slower than human beings. So Himalaya is moving some millimeters a year.
Yes.
So
growing,
we are in a living, moving world, and we have to care about this and to think what it means. If we do think in categories, and so the movement goes from like, let's say, the flat paintings, which are not flat, because this is like man, woman from the serious tango. So not only man, woman, it could be man, man, woman, woman. It's about relation. How do I relate and dance with one another?
Okay.
And this could be nice, or and you have the branches of the nature with it. You have landscapes with it. You have faces. So I tend to say I don't do art. It passes me. It's painted with two hands, and I have to get into this transformational situation to be open to work as a tool, not as an ego.
Yeah.
With all my knowledge, but to give space that more than I could express would come through my hands. And you could spend like hours and years with that painting. It would never stop to move. It would never stop to give you universes. This is this with the Buddha series. the uprising of the personal being into the one which you could be. If you go the right path, you could fulfill your life or you could miss it. And
Okay.
the Buddha is that the energy to get uprighted. And so it could be the male, female inside your one person. So it's the personal evolution. So
Okay.
from this I try to have a moving sculpture. So if you change the light, you would like see several faces. If you turn around, you would have like aliens, you would have Tatanyo, humans, whatsoever.
Okay, Gerhard, thank you very much for showing us your fabulous work, really fabulous work. Thank you so much. I'm really enthusiastic about it.
Okay.